Boys! We're reacting today. We're doing react streams. The thing I swore I'd never ever do ever. But we're there. I had no idea what to stream today, so here we are. I had no idea what I was gonna do. I was just gonna not stream. But then I was like, no, let's not do that. So, yeah. Actually, what happened is I was not going to stream, and then I saw there was a new Mogul Mail video, so we need to get caught up in the lore here. Because, I'm just too invested in this story right now. So we gotta watch. Here we are. First of all, I haven't watched this video yet. We're gonna watch the videos in order. So I think what came out, this is how I heard about the story. I watched this video first. And then this... Is this... Did I click on the... Is this the right video? I think, yeah, this is the second video, okay? And then here is the last one of the trilogy so far. This is what we have. And this one makes it seem like we're not supposed to apologize, but I don't know if it's Ludwig being late to the party here. I don't think it is, though. I don't know. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what the deal is. We're gonna go in order though. So first is Moist's video. And yeah. Oh, but first, to anyone that cares, I was just watching Cutie Cinderella because she just went live. It is Cutie's birthday today, so go say happy birthday to Cutie. I think she's baking. She's baking a cake right now, so yeah. I was watching that because she just like went live. So I was in chat there for a little bit. How do you pin a message? There we go. Pinned. Okay, here we are. Here we are.
Good morning, butterflies. It's me, your fairy godfather, Charles. And I'm here to grant you a special wish. And that wish I know you just made was for knowledge. So yep. I will go ahead and pollinate you with my sweet nectar of knowledge. So yeah,
I've already seen this.
I covered a couple days ago.
But we gotta catch up.
The individual who was driving with a suspended license on a Zoom court hearing about his suspended license actually has some huge twists and turns here that not even the Game of Thrones showrunners figured out.
Oh shit, wait. This is in the wrong order. Sorry, this one was first. This one, oh my god, I'm doing React content wrong. I didn't know that was possible. Okay, here we are. This is actually the first video where he explains the case. This is the background info for anyone that has not seen it. This is the background info. I've already seen this video. I've already seen this one. Okay, and then I've seen a bit of the other one, but then I was like, okay, I'll save it. So here we are.
Pandemics are a real bummer. There's nothing good that comes from a pandemic. It's all bad stuff from top to bottom. But we'd be lying to ourselves if we didn't acknowledge that Zoom might be one of the best things to ever happen to court. I have a guilty pleasure of tuning into disastrous Zoom court hearings, and they happen all the time. Every single day there's a new atrocious Zoom court moment. And yesterday we were blessed with an absolute banger, a scrumptious little masterpiece. A gentleman was scheduled to appear in court over Zoom about a suspended driver's license. And he does his due diligence as any good citizen would. He joins the Zoom meeting. However, he joined
I think the volume should be good, right?
With a suspended license, which the whole hearing was about, leaving the entire court stunned. Absolutely, it was as if for a moment every member of that courthouse stared into the eyes of a basilisk and was turned to stone, just instantly petrified in sheer bewilderment that he had called in while driving in a case about a suspended license that he has, driving without a valid license.
So apparently he did have this license.
This isn't the only time it's happened.
But now he doesn't again.
The newest and more entertaining one that I've seen. I was wondering why so many people.
That's a crazy thing to do, though.
Like the guy with a suspended license joining a Zoom call while driving. Apparently, this just happened again. I remember something like this happened years ago. This must be kind of common.
Our cause case, People versus Corey Harris.
I just gotta say, I love this judge.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present in Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just...
Ah! Okay, yeah, my ad blocker has not been working, so we're gonna have to watch ads here. Unless they're doxing me. Hold on. I don't live in Hamilton. What the hell? Sorry. I gotta get a better ad blocker, apparently. That dox me. Okay, here, we're back. Oh shit. Also, I just gotta say, it's really crazy. I'm reacting to him reacting to this video.
No.
But, here we go.
It's an auto-driving vehicle, Your Honor.
Hello.
I'm here.
We've hit rock bottom, content-wise. I'm reacting to a react. But it's a trilogy. There's a new video to it. That's a scary thumbnail, but here, yeah, we're watching this right now. Yeah, I mean, everyone does. I'm trying to be successful, and this is how you do it.
You're babysitting it.
But yeah, I've already seen this video. We're watching it for the lore.
Stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Also, this guy, Corey, he kind of looks like...
the environment. You were parked?
He looks like the kind of guy who would just do this exact thing.
For like a second there, and he's still like, yeah, almost parked, parking, almost parked.
He's so chill.
As he's trying to like think of reasons for like how he's gonna get out of this. Almost parked, almost there. There's membership spark.
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Oh my god. That was the most aggressive frown I've ever seen. He is mean mugging so hard.
Yeah, I love this guy.
Cedric Simpson is fucking... He's got like a cartoonish frown. That's like an emoji frown. Thanks, Zuri Sib Queen.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something.
Also, it's so funny to see them in like a Zoom call. I didn't know that they did this. I didn't know they did court on Zoom. I love the angle. The angle's so funny. And you're telling me this is the guy that he's participating in legal activity right now. He is joining a court looking like this in a car. It's very funny to me.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving.
Yeah, the pandemic.
We don't have... Allegedly driving. We don't have all of the evidence. We can only see from his chest up. Anything... This could be green screen. It could be deepfaked.
And...
This is... So, I'm not used to this content yet. I don't know if I'm pausing too much. It's so funny that I'm reacting. I just find it really funny. Sorry.
He didn't have a license. Oh.
That is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
To be fair, you can't see that he's driving. Maybe the camera's flipped. Like they don't... Oh!
Medieval.
No. See this thing? My ads keep doxing me, man. My ad blocker stopped working. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay? So I just gotta black it out and mute it with the ads. This is what we have for now. It's more interactive for stream.
Ask him a question, Your Honor. Is this real? Is this fucking real? Tampa Bay. That's my neck of the woods. Right, hold on.
Premium?
A little bit.
Bro, do you have premium? Who buys premium? That... I would not... I've used the same ad blocker for like years, and now it's acting up. It's being weird. It's like it's a free...
More about this. Perhaps he's been framed. Everyone
Charlie
here is
voice
sunlocked.
critical?
It's just complete fucking silence that has fallen on the courtroom. This guy's doing his best to keep it together. Her as well.
Hello?
Hey. How's it going, Corey?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
What do you mean 1 minute? Let him finish.
What? Oh my god, he does have premium. That's crazy. He has premium? Why? I guess it... Huh. I mean, he has money, though. He kind of... How much money does he have? Hold on a sec. When I make this much money, I will buy premium. Wait. Yeah. 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 Anyways. Oh, jump scare. This jump scares me every time. Okay, get out of there.
Himself. There's a lot of slander being thrown around in there.
I'll buy premium when I get my first sub. Bro, I'm not awake yet either.
I don't even know why he would do that.
I just woke up from a nap. I've been napping too much.
Can you get a side of the story, please, Your Honor?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
Court calls the case, People versus Miami.
Why would he join the call?
I feel like we may have brushed over this case a little too quickly, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Page for Miss
Like, why would you join that call?
There was more to this story. It was like a transformer, more than meets the eye.
Why wouldn't you step out of the car?
Time to drive back home.
4 a.m., brother. Go to sleep. Ah. Would you like me to have like a day where I do a 10 p.m. stream here? So it's... so that it's later there? You have a job to do? I guess you do now. Okay.
Yeah, true. So what was the verdict? We don't know yet. It's still in deliberation.
Right now I'm just, I like the 8 p.m. streams here. 'Cause it's like still light outside. But yeah, I don't know.
Your Honor, he's not driving the car. He's just rolling in neutral with him in it. He's been kidnapped, which is why
also,
he was
I
so
do
silent.
have my nice food here.
He was speaking in code.
I'm gonna eat this while we watch. It is a strawberry pastry that I am eating with my coffee. So, there you go.
Clearly, he was just trying to prove that his license should be reinstated.
There's...
Honestly, he could have made that point.
Of course, you don't have to
Like,
be here
as
all
you
the
can
time,
see,
don't
Your
worry.
Honor, I'm
I put
doing
auto
just
mod
fine.
back on.
would
I don't know
appreciate
why
if
I
you
turned it
reinstate
off.
my license now. Do you remember the court Zoom call when someone joined in with a cat filter? There's been a lot of... I am super happy that so many of these court things have gone to Zoom because it always ends up just going online. And some of them are just amazing. Like the guy that joined, I think it was a... I don't remember what it
I want to
was,
see
like what he was joining
more of
for,
these.
but it was something that he needed to appear in court for, so he did it over Zoom. And he joined with the name Buttfucker9000. And the judge was like, "What is your name, sir? That is not your name." And he's like, "Oh, God, I don't know how that got there. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, God."
Then we'll bring this fool in.
Oh, Buttfucker3000, sorry. 9000 was like mini versions in the future.
Good morning, sir. What's
Yeah,
your
why?
name?
These... Oh! Markiplier. Those videos don't get recommended to me. I want to see the court videos. I want to see them. I want them to get recommended. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. So goodbye to the Markiplier ad. This one changes the course of the whole story, apparently. So let's take a look at this.
Good morning, butterflies. It's me, your fairy
It's very
godfather,
unsettling seeing him
Charles.
with the
And I'm
background
here to grant
and
you
no
a
white
special
shirt.
wish, and that wish I know you just made was for knowledge. So I will go ahead and pollinate you with my sweet nectar of knowledge. The situation I covered a couple days ago with the individual who was driving with a suspended license on a Zoom court hearing about his suspended license actually has some huge twists and turns here that not even the Game of Thrones showrunners could have figured out to subvert our expectations. The whole galaxy, but especially the Michigan Secretary of State's office, owe this man a huge, sincere apology. Addressing the elephant in my ass, yes, I am still not home. I am still in front of this SpongeBob title card of a background behind me, but it's very funky and I appreciate that. I'm still on the run. I publicly said My Hero Academia fell off and I haven't been safe since. So,
Real.
anyway, for those
Good
of
opinion.
you that are
Good take.
unfamiliar
Good
with this
take.
whole case, I'll drop the lore for you. An individual named Corey Harris went viral for this Zoom court hearing
Yep.
where this happened.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second.
Come on, bro, with the ads. Hello? Okay, give me a second, chat. Also, like, I still can't comprehend why the guy would join. Like, why would you join the call? Why would you, like, you have a call. Why are you in the car? Why are you going to your doctors? I don't understand, like, what the mentality is. Make sure it didn't fall off. It was never, yeah, you're right, actually. It was never peak. I did have a phase, though, where I thought it was peak, and that is a very sad time. I may have had some posters. Oh, God. It's embarrassing.
Right now.
Don't clip that.
Wait. Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Don't clip,
and
don't clip.
Just driving.
No.
And he didn't have a license.
That's a secret.
Oh.
An iconic moment in
I think I have a
legal
picture in my
history that
room.
will no doubt be studied by the best
If you want to
and
see after
brightest
this
minds
video.
in the field for eons to come. A perplexing case. Now, all of humanity was clowning on this. I made a video talking about this briefly and then going over some other really classic Zoom court moments. Because it's just so silly. Like, to go to the Zoom court hearing while driving with a suspended license.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why?
It's kind of a fucking power move.
Why would you
actually.
do that?
Like, that's a statement right there. The only thing that could have made that any better is if he was puffing on a cigar while drifting around. Yeah, like, I've really got this as like a cheesy action movie in my head right now where he's the main character. And then he like gets out of the car and he pushes away on a skateboard and hits a kickflip or something on the way out and tells the judge to pipe down. He's got more important things to take care of. But it turns out, like a transformer, there was more than meets the eye here. So while he may have been driving with a suspended license on paper, it turns out that...
Amazing news. Amazing news. Yeah. Don't hop on the computer.
Wasn't the reality of the situation.
Don't go watch the
Actually,
VOD after and clip it,
clerical
please.
Error. It is true that his license was suspended in 2010. However, it was rescinded in...
Okay, so apparently, just by seeing this jump scare warning, by the way. Oh, here we are. Just by seeing the title to this, I have a feeling that the rescinding was an error. But we're gonna see.
2022.
I don't know. I haven't watched it
What
yet.
happened is, due to this error in the internal combustion engine that is our beyond dog shit legal process, that information never made it through
It is a
the
bad
proper
process.
channels. So he should
The legal
have been totally
legal
green
system
light
sucks.
to drive. You can take the license away from the man, but you can't take the man away from the license. It's the same thing. I just said the same thing in a different way. That's definitely not how that's supposed to work, like the expression. Point is, it's not like when they took away his license, it was like the Space Jam basketball taking away his, like, ability to drive. He still had the capability of driving, just not the legal authority to do so. But in 2022, he
Thank
did
you for
get
the
that
follow.
granted back to him, or at least he should have.
Tropical 04.
But apparently the soulless husks
I
at the
hope you
Michigan
enjoy the
Secretary of
content.
State's office never received the clearance from the Saginaw Friend of the Court. I hate that title, by the way, Friend of the Court. That shit sounds so childish.
That
Makes
is a
me feel
silly
like I'm reading
title,
a
though.
Dr. Seuss book. Yes, this is the Michigan
How do you
Secretary
become a
of
friend of
State's
the court?
office
I want to be a friend of the
requesting
court.
thumbs up from the Blorbus County Super Buddies. Looking
Take a
for
look at
big
this.
pats
Hold
on the head, please. Nuzzles you. I don't know. I hate that. Just Friend of the Court sounds so stupid for like an actual legal thing. So because the Michigan Secretary of State's office never got that clearance, the lifting of the suspension.
Sorry, I gotta look at this. Oh, it's just giving me Canada stuff. Do you think as a Canadian I can be... Oh, I don't... Is this gonna... Okay, let me just take a look here. Oh, it's a whole lot of words. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Okay. Is there like a simple definition? Program? Immigrant. Okay. Yeah, no idea. I don't want to watch that. Jump scare. I keep getting jump scared, bad lord.
never went into effect, so the judge is working off the paperwork that was incorrect, stating that his license was still suspended when, in reality, it was not. They tracked down the clerical error, and it has been rectified. However, Harris did spend 2 days in jail, and he made this statement saying, with the type of ties that I have with the church and the community, it's very embarrassing. Which I completely understand, and this whole thing is turbo dog shit. It's more than just, like, blushing of the cheeks, like, embarrassing, you know? It's not like his voice cracked while asking someone on a date or something. Like, this is pretty serious. It's unjust what happened to him.
I mean, I'm not surprised, though.
Please ignore the Ford ad. They break up every 3 sentences in this article with an ad. I've now sworn that I will never buy a single product that advertises on any mainstream news outlet because of these intrusive, fucking abominable ads. But this is the explanation. So the deputy legal director for the Michigan Secretary of State told the station that the process to get a driver's license reinstated can be a complicated process. Sometimes it's as simple as, we at the Secretary of State's office did not get a clearance from the court that everything was done, but something happened in the wires and we needed to talk to the court to get the clearance and clean it up for the resident. Which they didn't do until he had already been in jail for 2 days. So, like, he still suffered from this, and I think he should be compensated for that. He didn't do anything.
If this stuff is real, then yes. Although I don't think it is.
Wrong.
We're gonna have to see how this story turns out.
Knowing that or knowing how to properly correct this. In an interview that he gave after the dust had settled with all of this hoopla, he did mention that his license was supposed to be.
Where did he give this interview? I kind of want to see it.
Just didn't. So he was aware that there was something definitely awry here, something was wrong, but he didn't really know what to do about that. So he still ended up, you know, turning himself in and all of that. And then in the interview, he did mention at the end, always double check the workers because they say they're going to do something and they just don't. He's 100.
I love how they use this photo. They just grab a screenshot.
% right about that. When you deal with anyone in any kind of government position, it seems like they view it as a shameful thing to do their job. Like, they seem to want to do everything but what they're supposed to, which really hurts just normal, average people. And also, no one watching what happened had any way of knowing that either. Since this story came out with this update here, people have been mad at me saying, like, oh, how could you have fucking slandered this man? You should have really looked into this a little bit deeper so you would have known he was innocent from the start. Brother,
how could he?
Around. What the fuck are you talking about? How would I have gotten that information unless I was fucking auditing them? Like the goddamn, what was it, the Saginaw friend of the court? Like the Michigan Secretary of State's office? What am I supposed to do? Like march on over, kick the doors in and say, everyone, hands up. I'm going to need to see all your paperwork here. I saw this silly clip online and I need to verify the authenticity of the driving without a license charges. Give me everything you've got. I got a fucking warrant here for all of it. So, come on. Like, there's not an amount of research anyone could have done to find that information. They had to track down the clerical error on their side. There is nothing, some fucking...
I'm also wondering how did this clip get popular? The clip, like, over here? How did we find out about this clip? Because it'd be really funny if this guy was the one that posted it.
Don't fucking slander this man. You should have really looked into this a little bit deeper. Them. Like the goddamn, what was it, the Saginaw friend of the court authenticity. Everything you've got, I got a fucking warrant here for all of it.
Okay.
So, come on. Like, there's not an amount of research anyone could have done to find that information. They had to track down the clerical error on their side. There is nothing some fucking bumbling reptile brain idiot like me could possibly do to get that information because it is not available unless you literally worked there and investigated it. I do think some of the records with the suspension and then like the rescinding of it are publicly accessible documents you can have access to, but it's still not something that you as just
I don't know
like
how any of
the
this
average
works.
dick in hand Joe Schmo
So I'll
can
believe
do
this guy on it.
to connect the dots on why those wouldn't match up, like why this paperwork didn't make it through the whole process, what the hang up was. Like that's not something that you can track from the outside, I don't believe. So I'm definitely sorry, and I'm super sorry that this happened to him in the first place, because again, he did nothing wrong. He was completely blameless for the driving with a suspended license charges here. Like, the biggest apology of all should come from those authorities there, but...
Okay, yeah. I agree with all of this. if this is true. But jump scare warning in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna see what this man has to say now. Okay. I just gotta make sure there's no ad when I play this. Please don't be an ad.
Are you
okay? Perfect.
Watching this video while eating food? Did you click it to pass the time? If so, I got no problem. I do the same exact thing. However, I don't want you to just leave with your time lost and your stomach full. I want you to leave with some more knowledge to tackle the world. So today, I'm going to teach you about journalism. After all, I was a journalism student at the Harvard of the Southwest, ASU, baby. Now, today we are learning about the
ASU. What is that? Arizona? I don't know what that is.
SPJ Code of Ethics, otherwise known as the 4 Pillars of Journalism, something every good journalist must follow to
What is he talking about? I thought we were gonna... Okay. I'm guessing he's gonna get into it. Let's just listen. Follow along, guys. Take notes.
Journalist. And to be fair, most journalists don't do this. They're mostly dogshit journalists in the world. However, when you notice a good one, they're probably following these rules. And the first one...
This is a good one.
Seeking truth in reporting it. That's like the whole foundation of what a journalist is. You gotta tell people about what's going on in the world truthfully. The second one is minimizing harm. It is super possible to report on something, but do it in a way that unnecessarily harms people. Like, for example, if you're talking about Tim Tebow charity work, you don't say Tim Tebow, who lives on 100 Main Street in Colorado. That would just unnecessarily dox the guy, so you don't need to throw it in. The third one is being independent. You don't want a journalist who's in the pocket of somebody who's owned by some mega corporation, like basically every major news journalist.
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
Somebody who acts on their own accord, who isn't biased by any political...
The big companies really don't like when people do this. I think most... excuse me while I go on a rant here. I think most journalist people and most news things are heavily biased based on political opinions, their own personal biases, and sometimes even paid to give news. So, yeah, that's my thought.
Political party or...
Can you tell I watched this on?
Powerful entity. And the fourth one, and the one we are talking about here today, is accountability. I knew that one. Accountability. Being accountable and transparent. Because if you fuck something up, you need to tell people that you fucked it up. And I remember these, and I remember these from my schooling days. And so today we are talking about the final one because of the case that keeps on giving. Man with suspended license joins court Zoom call while driving. Now, I'm sure at this point you have seen this guy, Corey Harris, because he joined a Zoom call while driving while on a court case for having a suspended license. I'll just let the clip play.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So.
Stop. Stop ads, please. Stop. Here we go.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
And the judge ain't exactly happy about that because the entire reason that he was joining the court was because he had a suspended license, and the judge was like, bro, what doing? And so he hit him with a, it's somewhat fair punishment here of going to jail for a couple of days.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter.
Okay, why would he do that? Why is he doing this? I don't
Defendant
I can't
himself
understand.
into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
And he wasn't exactly happy. And this went fucking
What?
viral.
Like, does he not think? I'm sorry, this reaction though.
And he wasn't exactly happy.
What does he think's gonna happen? Hello?
And this went fucking viral. It was all over Twitter. People were just looking at the headline. Man with suspended license shocks.
I need to go on Twitter again to get more content.
Here's another tweet.
I haven't been on in a
9 million
while.
views. Charlie made a video about it. A bunch of people made a video about this guy because what he did was ultimately like kind of dumb, kind of silly. Like, why would you do something that dumb? and we thought that would be the end of it. You know, another.
Sorry, this is not related. I'm focusing on this. That is a very full garbage.
Silly person in this world. Little Dunning-Kruger experiment gone live. However, it didn't end there. Because after a few days, Corey Harris, when he got out of jail, spoke to the media and said, hey, man, y'all got this wrong. The man who went viral for driving on a suspended license was actually a victim of a clerical error, and his suspension should have been lifted 2 years ago. And this went way more viral, 18 million views. And he set the record straight on like a local news channel that basically said, hey, man, I didn't do anything wrong.
7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly Craig tells us Harris believes he's paying an unfair price for an honest mistake.
It has literally been pure OD hell. I've been assaulted. I've been followed. I've been laughed at. I've been ridiculed.
Okay, he has been laughed at and ridiculed. He's been assaulted and followed? For what? Why? Why would people do that?
I have been disrespected.
Corey Harris.
Well.
is planning to appear.
Whoa! My bad. Hold on. Next stream I'll get an ad blocker, don't worry. Don't even worry.
Absolutely believe a lot of those things are true. And, you know, honestly not deserved. Even if he did make a dumb mistake, doesn't deserve all the negative attention that comes with being a meme online. However, it's
well, I think if you're going to be that dumb,
all
it's
of that
gonna...
based off a false pretense, a belief that isn't actually true.
Defense attorney Dion Webster Cox.
My client doesn't want to go out here breaking the law. He's a law-abiding citizen. So now that we know what's going on, we're taking the steps to go forward to correct the problem, to put him in a situation where his license is in proper order.
Now, basically what they're saying in this video is that he did lose his license because he didn't pay child support in 2010. They suspended his license.
They can do that?
That suspension was revoked by another judge in 2022.
They can suspend your license for not paying child support?
Technically, he should be allowed to drive again.
I did not know that.
And a bunch of people then went on an apology tour.
Know at the time that they didn't know. So maybe he assumed that they knew.
Oh, I definitely jumped in.
We're sorry, Mr. Harris.
Yes, we are. We sorry. You was right.
And basically they're like, hey, everyone should have known that my license was unsuspended. He thought the judge should have known that, but the judge didn't know that. It was a clerical error because the court, the friends of the court, didn't show that it was unsuspended, that he was allowed to drive this entire time. And even Charlie made a video that, again, went even more viral about this.
Yeah.
But it turns out,
Just
like a
watch that one.
transformer, there was more than meets the eye here. So while he may have been...
What does that mean? What is it? Oh, because they can... Yeah, actually, no, that makes sense.
Driving
they
with a
convert
suspended
into a
license
car.
on paper, it turns out that...
I think I need to make a news channel to cover all this very silly news. I think I could be a big competitor. The big three: Penguin, Zero, Mogul Mail, and M1 News.
That wasn't the reality of the situation. It was actually a clerical error. It is true that his license was suspended in 2010. However, it was rescinded in 2022.
Now, the argument that they're making basically is that, you know, there's...
We are having safety.
Huh? 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back.
Some paperwork he had to do after it got unsuspended that he didn't do. But, like, ultimately, it wasn't as embarrassing as it's made out to be, as if he had a suspended license and was driving on it, and all this extra hoopla that came with it was not deserved, right? That's the simple facts of it.
Okay.
But that's not what the story is.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh! We're getting it. We're getting the news here. Okay, I have not seen any of this. He's definitely lying. Is he lying about something? Daddy's crazy. Okay. Here's where it gets good. Okay.
That we're talking about being accountable. We're talking about following the story all the way to its end. So we started off Man drives a suspended license and then goes live at a court case where he's talking about a suspended license, how embarrassing, how stupid. Then, oh, it is actually a clerical error and a fuck up. He did have a license. It was unsuspended 2 years ago. This is the court's fault. To now, he never had a license ever.
Are you serious?
Ever. He never got a driver's license in his life. Let's just watch a clip.
Are you okay?
She's asking if you ever recall having a license.
Having a driver's license.
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
A driver's permit, or?
I believe.
And now he's like, maybe I had a permit. I got a permit.
Yes, and I can't say no.
And that,
which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to
that
be
is
like,
crazy.
I don't know if I had a driver's license. Most people wouldn't
Why
know
are you
that
on the
fact.
road?
However, in court, his tune was a little different.
that's odd because
Specifically because of the policeman.
the Pittsfield Township police officer and prosecutor said during that October traffic stop, Corey Harris knew what was up.
At least twice during this traffic stop, he acknowledged to the officer that he did not have a valid license. Quote unquote, quote, actually, I don't have a valid license. Close quote. The question was, are you a valid driver? Quote, I am not.
There was.
Okay, so
Dude, this is even more reason why. Why would you do that? Why would you go to court on your phone in the car when you've never had a license? I don't understand. I don't get this man. He's too silly for me to understand.
So he literally told a police officer that he didn't have a license, that he's never been a valid driver. So
and he was complaining.
Doesn't matter if his license.
He was complaining about the hate and the laughs.
It's got unsuspended. I mean, the reason it got suspended in the first place, I think, is probably just some, not paying.
Experience medieval.
Bro, with these goddamn ads. Can Mogul Mail go ad-free, please? I don't like this.
Child support, normal due process, a normal punishment or something. But he didn't even have one to suspend. He never had a Michigan driver's license in the first place. And then the judge kind of goes in on him a bit.
It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant you that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen, other than that wasn't paid.
Then came the unexpected.
And Judge was low-key kind of mad that basically Corey Harris and a bunch of people online were blaming like the friends of the court for a clerical error when there was no clerical error at all. And what happened when he went back to court?
Oh, okay.
They put him back in jail,
So
man. He took another...
Justice! Okay, so there was never a clerical error. It was actually just that guy who didn't fill out any paperwork. Okay.
A couple days in
That's crazy.
jail, which is tough. And then here
Tough
is
but deserved.
the defendant, the lawyer for Corey Harris, talking about it.
With respect to what we want to do, and I cannot say anything is with respect to what my client has said, but when we talk about the hoopla, my client didn't start the hoopla.
Dude, look at the judge's face here. He is not happy when she talks about the hoopla.
Perhaps he's made some comments.
What are you talking
He didn't start
about?
The hoopla whatsoever.
What is
that was
hoopla?
someone that was outside of his control as to how it went viral. He had no control over that, and that I'm going to stand.
What does
on
that
that.
have to do with
He did
anything?
He did not send it out to Instagram. He didn't send it out to wherever. He didn't do that part. So
he's an all-time he could be a Twitch streamer tomorrow.
with respect to, did he have I don't want to try this case today at all, but what I want to do is focus on what's good. Now, what was good? That day in October.
I think they have enough evidence to try it right now.
This officer here,
I think they should do
a whole
it.
other direction, and I'm so happy that
We knew that the shade.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ad break.
kind and courteous to my client. Thank you, officer. Thank you.
And basically she's like, yo, there was a lot of hoopla. People were saying shit left and right. Let's just move on from this whole little situation. And Judge does not let her get away with that one.
Forward with this. He is here. What I'd like, this is what I'd like.
Did he drive there?
Let me just.
Yes.
I would like to move forward too
Yes.
on this case. We handle these cases all the time. But I will tell you, as you know, having appeared before me, the one thing I don't like is when people don't take responsibility for what they've done.
Ooh.
When they take responsibility for it, we will use whatever we can to try to get you to another spot, because it doesn't behoove any of us for you to be in that spot. One other thing that I will say, when you say it wasn't started by him, oh, it certainly was.
Oh.
It certainly was when he made his first statement to WXYZ.
What?
About blaming people for this happening.
Oh.
And he shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
Because when you look at the whole thing, the person that needed to be blamed, and we can go back to a lot of other
himself.
points, but I'm not here to embarrass him. But the person that needed to be blamed is the person that he was staring at in the mirror. He didn't do what he should have done.
What we're
And that, plain and simple, is the truth, right? He needed to do a certain level of things to get a license, to be able to drive with a license. He knew he was not driving with a license. He knew it was illegal. So
he knew all this stuff, and he still joined the goddamn call. Did he post the call? I feel like is this some kind of, like, publicity stunt or something? Like, did he post... Did he want the views? Because I don't understand why you would ever do that. And, I mean, I can see why it went viral. But was it him that posted it? I don't know. I feel like, am I conspiring right now? I don't know.
Told the police officer that, and when he went to the news to say otherwise, and then make everybody go on the apology tour, and Charlie make his video, and everybody else make their videos about how they were wrong about this embarrassing case, he just kind of tricked everybody, right? He kind of bold-faced lied to make it look not as bad. But it was as bad as the original story. Man showed up on Zoom call driving about a case where he has a suspended license, and he knew he had a suspended license. Plain and simple. Judge seems like a good guy ultimately, because he seems like he just wants this guy to do what is right, to make his life better, you know, just to move on from all of this. But he's not letting him get away with any bullshit about also
the judge could be a
like
reaction streamer.
Looking like the bad guy.
He's got good facial expressions.
I think he's actually doing a pretty good job at being a judge. Anyway, there it is. If you were curious, that should be the finale in the Corey Harris versus State of Michigan license debacle. If there's a fourth update, I'll make a video about it because I got to be accountable. I'm a knockoff journalist. Anyway, have a good rest of your meal if you're still eating. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Subscribe. Goodbye now.
For your own safety,
okay. Well, that is crazy. I don't even know what to say. Okay. I just don't understand why someone would do that. Like, what, like, I need to know if this man had any part in posting this video, because that is actually, like, the craziest thing. I don't get it. I don't comprehend it. I don't know what this man was smoking. Did they drug test him? Because they should have. I don't understand what this man was doing, why he would ever do that. And he tried to lie to everyone. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. So I should stop trying to understand. But one quick thing here that I gotta do before we end. It's a short stream today. No stream tomorrow, because I've got something I gotta do. Just looking for something, if I can find it. Just gotta see one quick thing. Give me a second. While I look for this, I will say I did love this content today. I don't... I know it's really lazy, and all I did was watch some videos that I would have watched on my own time anyways, but I really enjoyed it. And I think I am a React streamer now. No, but I think we will do more. My plans for the future are I can't find what I'm looking for, but plans for the future: do more React, and I want to do some speed running stuff. I've been looking into it. We might get into Mario speedrun. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Guess who's back? Not me. I'm leaving. We're ending soon. I'm just trying to find something. Also, did you see this? Oh shit. Did you see? Yeah, at least you get the end here. There's an update to this situation. We just watched it on stream. I'm now a React. I'm a React streamer. We do not owe this guy an apology. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, or you can watch this VOD. But my commentary isn't really needed, to be honest. Yeah, I'm trying to find something. I promised to show a picture after stream, but I can't find it. Yeah, I think it's gone. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, there is no stream tomorrow. Also, yeah, we don't owe this guy. Do not apologize to this man. Just go watch the video. It's it's a really funny story. The point is, do not apologize to him. Bad man. Sorry for the spoilers, but don't apologize to that man. He does not deserve it. He's a liar. And it's probably a good thing I have not been able to find this picture that I promised. So that's it for that. You're gonna have to watch it later. It's a great story. Go watch it. It's very funny. It's a trilogy. 2 of the videos are on Critical's account, and then the latest one is Mogul Mail. So yeah. Although right before we end, I'm gonna check in on Cutie because it is her birthday. I just want to see what she's up to.
Oh, don't say Ari.
Okay, she's still baking. Yeah, happy birthday, Cutie. I'm gonna watch that stream later probably, and I'm gonna go have dinner. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good whatever. I'll be back Saturday. Maybe tomorrow, but I don't think so because I'm gonna be watching my cousin. So, yep, that's about it. Goodbye. Have a good whatever. Bye. See you later. Bye.